And welcome to the Panther Pit, or Panther Den, right next to the Panther Pit, as we are just about ready for tonight's ACC Barnstorming broadcast as the Macon County All Stars are warming up down below us. And we have an All-Star on the field, the court tonight. That is Paul Garner, and we're going to check in with Paul down on the court. Paul?
Hey, George, thanks for that. I don't know about All-Star. My basketball career never really took off when I was a student here at FHF. But we are excited about this live stream. As you can hear behind me, the ACC guys are taking the court. This is going to be an electric night. The place is going to be this loud all night. We know it. If you're not here with us, of course, keep tuning into this feed. Share it with your friends. We're so happy you're watching this way. Back to you guys, George and Byron.
Oh, the electricity, you can hear it, Byron. It's building as the ACC All-Stars have taken the floor.
Yeah, the real stars just stepped out. We're looking at big names in the ACC, George, from North Carolina, Wake Forest, NC State. We're talking about guys like Theo Pinson, Joel Berry. You know, you've got Abu here from NC State. You've got, we've even got some local flavor. Got the former player, Jackson Simmons, I see down there. Man, there is some real star power in this gym tonight, George, and it's electric. We mentioned earlier in the pregame about the air of anticipation, not only in the faces of the adults, but the kids especially, knowing what night, kind of night they were going to have in store for them.
And the ACC All-Stars, of course, will be taking on the Macon County All-Stars. And some familiar names from the past here at Franklin High School. Some names that you'll remember on the basketball court, also some on the football field. Even the football coach is playing in this one tonight. Josh Brooks will be out there. Some names like Jacob Davis.
Yep.
Along with Jeb Brewer from recent years. And you even go even farther back, folks like Jared Crawford.
Jared Crawford, we've got big Andy Miller on the court tonight for the Franklin All-Stars. And as far as the current guys, we've got Zach De La Cruz, who will be a 2018 FHS graduate. Led the Panthers in scoring this past season at about 16 a game. And then you've got Ty Mintz from Cherokee. So you've got some young guys, you got some old guys on the court tonight for the Franklin All-Stars. I am confused, though. I do remember a 6'11" guy by the name of Lee Scruggs that went to high school here, but I look on the court, George, and I see him in an ACC uniform tonight.
Yeah, we thought it was a joke, honestly. Somebody told us that about 30 minutes ago, that Lee Scruggs wasn't going to play for us.
Hey, if I'm in the schoolyard, well, if I'm in the schoolyard picking teams, I'm going to pick Lee Scruggs. For anybody who was around in the late 90s, Lee Scruggs, of course, ended up playing for the Georgetown Hoyas. And at 6'11", you think, well, he's going to back you down in the post. Not really. He likes to take it out on the wing. He likes to shoot the deep three. And I imagine that's what we'll see tonight from Lee.
Well, both teams are warming up. You're seeing them on screen right now. And we've been able throughout the day, Backlot Cinemas has been here all day. In fact, they started setting up yesterday. And we've had a chance to talk to a number of different officials here from Franklin High School that made this game possible. And Doug Clemens came back this year as the basketball coach, the varsity basketball coach at Franklin High. Byron, fella you know very well. He had been away for right at 9 years. He was the athletic director and the basketball coach for a long time here at Franklin High. And Paul Garner had a chance to catch up with him.
We are joined by Coach Clemens. Coach, you and Coach Shai put this event on tonight. Tell us about your excitement, the hard work that's gone into it, and the payoff that we're going to see tonight.
Really, we started talking about this game back in August. We thought this would be a great opportunity to bring some big-time basketball to Franklin, North Carolina. And we're so excited that the Sumner group with their Barnstorming team have decided to come here. We're one of several venues that as they travel around the Southeast, and players from North Carolina, from NC State, from Duke, and from Wake Forest. This will be a chance for, those schools are pretty far away from here, and lots of times, unless you have a special ticket or something, we might not ever get to see those type players play. but to be able to bring them into our town, into our gym, we just think it's going to be a big-time atmosphere.
You know, Doug Clemens there, Byron, talked about how neat of a night it's going to be here with UNC, Wake, along with NC State being represented here tonight. You really don't see this much on this side of the state.
No, it's great. And just a real short comment about that. Phil Ford, the great Phil Ford on the court earlier tonight, George, telling the crowd, hey, we're all on one team tonight.
That's right. Let's head down, and Paul Garner has caught up with, I believe, a special guest. Paul?
Hey, thanks, guys. I'm joined with Lee Scruggs. Lee's an FHF graduate, 1997, played here, went on to play for Georgetown, had an incredible career. Lee, you were going to play for Franklin tonight. You switched things up on us. You're joining these guys. Tell us how you feel.
Not too happy about it, but it is what it is. You know, I was looking forward to playing with those guys from Franklin, but ACC guys needed a body, so here I am.
Hey, it looks like you still got it from what we've seen so far. How are you feeling going into tonight's game?
A little nervous. Hadn't played in a while, but definitely excited. Competitive juices flowing again. It'll be fun.
I don't think you've lost any height over the years. I feel like I need a stepping stool to get up to you. I can't wait to watch you. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you out there. Thanks, guys.
All right. Appreciate it. Paul, he'll continue to catch up with some of the players, some of the coaches, even some of the fans throughout tonight's game. And a guy that you know very well, Lee Scruggs there, playing for the ACC team.
Again, it's the top of the show. First thing I notice, and like I said, if I'm in a schoolyard and I'm the big bully, and ACC's the big bully tonight, right? They want to pick somebody. They're down a man. They need to take our best player. So good on the ACC, though. Good pick.
Big question, is he taking Grayson Allen's place on the ACC team?
Yeah, you know, and I think that's the elephant in the room. We're going to have to discuss this. Unfortunately tonight, no Grayson Allen, and I know that a lot of people were anticipating. I see a lot of royal blue in here tonight that were here to cheer for Grayson. It's probably a lot of Carolina blue that was in here to jeer Grayson. But, you know, what you have to remember about these guys, they are graduating seniors, and some of them, like Grayson Allen, are preparing for the NBA draft, and I believe that's what Grayson is doing right now.
One thing that they came out before we came on the air and announced to the crowd is they're going to allow a little extra time for an autograph session to kind of make up for the star power that's not here tonight. Yeah,
and like I said, it's the best that the guys from the Barnstorming Tour can do, and it's a great gesture. I would have loved to seen Grayson out here tonight. I told some guys earlier, I know there's a lot of people that see only black and white with him. You either like him or you don't. The kid's a competitor. We wish him best at the next level. And the thing about it is, you got to remember, he's a 21, 22-year-old kid. So you start talking about things and, you know, I'm going to boo him or cheer. He is a kid, and he's growing into a young man. We wish him the best in the future. Wish he was here tonight, but we've got what a cast. What a cast. Even some stars on the Franklin side here tonight, George.
Yeah, we'll continue to talk about our lineup. We'll call us our lineup in the ACCs as we go along here in the pregame show. Tip-off is coming up at 7:30. We've got a lot more to get to here. In fact, got more interviews, Byron, as a lot of folks had a hand into getting this event to come to Franklin. And one of the biggest hands is Sauce Simmons. And Summer, our very own Summer McMahon, had a chance to catch up with Sauce Simmons earlier, and here's her interview.
Hey, I'm here with Coach Simmons. Coach Simmons, first of all, thank you so much for organizing this event. Can you tell us what's going on tonight?
Well, we've got the ACC Barnstorming team here, and it's a great event. It's something that we got involved with when Jackson was at Carolina and wanted to do something special for Macon County.
Can you tell us about what this means for your community?
Well, it's just a great opportunity to showcase the best college talent. We all know that the best basketball is played in North Carolina, whether it's at Duke or State or Carolina or Wake Forest. So it gives our people a chance to see great players up close, and an opportunity for some of our local talent to play against some of those players.
And Jackson, his son, will be on the floor tonight with the ACC All Star team, and I don't think folks realize how big of a hand he had in this.
You know, I told you guys in our little pre-production sushi meeting the other day, George. you know, so thankful for the people, all the people who had a hand in this. But I'm just going to tell you, you can trace it all back to the head of the stream, and you can attribute all of this tonight to Cy Simmons for pushing the right buttons. It's in life, as I heard a man say one time, it's all about who you know, and you got to use your network of people. Cy Simmons used his network of people to benefit the town of Franklin and Macon County tonight.
And a lot of folks at Franklin Ha had a hand in getting this event off and putting it on tonight. More than we could mention, but one of them is Jay Brooks, the athletic director, and Paul Garner had a chance to catch up with Jay Brooks earlier.
We know that Coach Plemons has picked an all-star lineup for tonight. Tell us a little more about the athleticism we're going to see from these guys.
Well, I think that the all-star and the athleticism is going through the roof because I'm not included in that tonight. So I truly appreciate Coach Plemons working with me, not being able to be part of that team tonight. But a great group of guys from Western North Carolina, some previous players, some current players, some older guys, and some has-beens that still think they can. And looking forward to competing against some unbelievable competition. Sometimes watching these guys on TV don't do them justice for how big and how fast they are. But I think that our team's very excited about getting to compete against them tonight.
I know I can't wait to see some of the guys like Zach De La Cruz playing with Lee Scruggs. We've got generations of Franklin High School players and others, not just to name those two. Talk about that, just the generation gap, the years between these guys, but the level of skill that everybody still has.
Well, I think you said it correctly there. The generations and the pride and the history of our basketball program is well known throughout Western North Carolina with all of the known success. And it is exciting to see what Zach De La Cruz, and then Lee Scruggs has played at Georgetown. He's played in the NBA. So he's played against this talent a bunch. I think that they'll compete well, and I think that the guys on the ACC team will be great to work with and will be great sports. And I think for a packed house that I feel like that we're going to have tonight is going to be an unbelievable atmosphere.
Jay Brooks, along with a lot of the staff here at Franklin High, puts this event on. They benefit from the concessions that are sold here and some more donations that are collected with the ticket sales at all. It's going to the Ronald McDonald House to benefit the kids with Ronald McDonald House. Right now you're watching, I believe, your son, Byron.
Yeah. I see Max out there, see Kellen Stiles. These kids are getting the opportunity to have what they call the first Franklin press conference here with ACC players, and they're allowing these kids to pick a question of their choice and ask these players. I can tell you from experience of being around the University of North Carolina program and going down for camps and games, Theo Pinson is a hoot. I'm sure he's going to have a real big time with these kids tonight.
You've got Joel Berry and Theo Pinson at the table. And some of the VIPs, if you see around the court, you've got some chairs set up, and those are the VIP seats that folks paid extra for. And I believe they sold about 50 or so VIP tickets. Unfortunately, we don't have the microphones hooked into our system here, so we can't exactly hear.
And it's too bad because we're getting robbed of a good time, I'm afraid. I can see. Oh, I think we must have had a big Duke fan in the back to ask a question, try to show Joel up, and I think Joel must have answered well. They are having a good time, and that's what this is all about, George. You know, it's as much about this showmanship and the give and take with the crowd as it is the dunks and the three-pointers we'll see tonight. And I'm sure that when you do the Barnstorming Tour, you're coaching these kids up to be showmen in life as well. These guys are going to have a chance to play a basketball at another level. Some of them will, and they're going to be putting on a show for crowds almost every night. We've got a one-on-one contest, it looks like.
Oh, this should be fun. Joel Berry, one-on-one.
Kellen Stiles.
Kellen Stiles. A little bit off.
Oh,
looked good from our angle.
You got to block out the shooter. You got to box out the shooter, Joel. Look at him. He's on tight. What's he going to do? He's going to shake him. And a step back three. Oh, good time. Another little known fact. Joel and Theo there at the table are roommates. they have lived together the duration of their career there at Chapel Hill. So those guys are really close.
We may have, is it an autograph session coming up here? It looks like some of the kids are grabbing some pictures. A very intense question here.
And if you are willing to participate, I would say yes. Now, I got to tell you, I've got in my pocket, I've got some video. Back in December, we were down at Chapel Hill to camp, and Max and Theo went a little one-on-one, and Theo swatted his shot. And I've got it on video, and let's see if Max challenges Theo.
The stare down.
Yeah. Okay, I got one more question to ask these guys before we go. I want to thank them. They've been really great coming out. But question I'm going to ask them, Theo, you're supposed to be the crazy one. What's the craziest thing you saw Theo do in 4 years? Or can you talk about that and mix it up? You can't talk about it. That's it, everybody.
I'm sure there were a lot of good times with those two. And, you know, it's reason to talk about, too, going back to that whole theme there that we shared with our audience. Phil Ford talking about, hey, tonight we're all one team. Mm-hmm. You know, for me, I no doubt had a lot of things in my life around me that were baby blue. I was a big North Carolina fan. You know, Michael Jordan was coming about as I was a young kid. There was the legend of the guy that we're talking about, Phil Ford, and I love Dean Smith. But I've always loved ACC basketball. And particularly, I was really fond of Tobacco Road, North Carolina basketball. So when you talk about Wake Forest, you talk about NC State, you talk about Carolina, and you talk about Duke University, that's my thing. I love it. And I think for most of the people in the gym tonight, you grow up in ACC country. ACC basketball is a part of you. This is just a great celebration tonight. And such an opportunity, like Doug Plemons said, for people to get up close to these guys when they might not otherwise ever have a chance to.
In such an intimate setting.
Absolutely. Yeah, you go to the Dean Dome. We're probably looking at 12 to 1,500 people in here tonight. Go to the Dean Dome where it seats about 23,000.
That's one row.
Yeah, one row. And you don't have the opportunity to get around these guys.
Coach Plemons is being honored by Phil Ford.
We have a special presentation from UNC's own Phil Ford.
Wow. Nice presentation there for Coach Plemons. Gift from Phil Ford. Now, that's pretty special right there.
Of course, Coach Plemons is the coach for the Macon County All Stars, and Phil Ford is the coach for the ACC All Stars. And they had a little fun a while ago, Byron, with the fake news conference. We had some fun earlier today with Adam Drake, but before we hear that, it's a pretty funny interview. Stay tuned for that. We've got the national anthem that's going to be performed here by Mountain Faith. In fact, Summer McMahon is along for the ride with us, too. She'll be on the sideline after they get done with the national anthem.
There's a lot of people came just for this, George.
There's the Mountain Faith Band out of Silva. the award-winning Summer Brook and Mountain Faith with our national anthem tonight. As we're going to have the starting lineups introduced here in just a few moments. And I was talking about Adam Drake. Earlier summer, you just saw singing the national anthem, had a chance to catch up with Adam.
Hi, I'm here with Adam, Andy, and Jeb. They are playing the Barnstorming team tonight. Tell us what your plan of attack is for tonight.
I don't know, maybe distraction with a fake eye.
Oh, fake eye. Can you tell us a little more on that? Can you elaborate?
It's got this logo on it right here, so I'm sure the Duke players will love it.
If you don't know Adam, he has a prosthetic eye, and it has a UNC logo on it. And he's wearing that on the court tonight.
He has a prosthetic eye, but he has a great sense of humor about it.
Yes,
he
does.
has if it was a treasure chest of jokes, it is 10 feet deep for Adam Drake when it comes to his eye.
The starting lineups for both teams are being introduced. It's first up the Macon County All Stars. Jacob Davis in the starting lineup, along with Adam Drake. He'll be playing tonight. And Josh Brooks, Tony Christie being introduced. He played at Clemson about 20 years ago for Rick Barnes.
Stressed the 20 years ago. I've talked to Tony the past couple of days. He is strategizing on a way not to get hurt tonight, he said. Big Andy Miller coming out. Andy at about 6'10", played here at Franklin High School. Went on to play at Mars Hill.
And Ty Mintz just completed with a stellar campaign on the basketball court and ended up with a state championship and won a football for the Cherokee Braves. And Zach Dela Cruz, he just got done with his senior campaign here at Franklin High School. Jeb Brewer from a few years back, he also played for Franklin High School. He'll be in the lineup tonight for the Macon County All Stars, of course coached by Doug Clements.
That group better get the skates on, because we're getting ready to see some guys that are in shape over here. And I would tell you, all joking aside, when you talk about what a good basketball player is, a lot of people don't get the opportunity to get up close with a real Division I athlete. And not only Division I, we have some guys who will play at the next level over here on this bench. And George, I can just tell you, at home, I can only say, I always go back to when my son, the first time I got him in that atmosphere, and he was courtside, and he looked at me and he was awestruck. He said, "Dad, I can feel the wind coming off of those guys. These are big human beings moving at a very rapid clip up and down the court. Some tremendous athletes." Matthew Sheffield tonight on the ACC team.
He's representing Duke, of course.
He's representing Duke. Absolutely.
The size and the speed is one thing that folks here in the Panther Den tonight will definitely notice for the ACC All Stars. A 55-inch LED TV shows a great picture, but it cannot show how quick these guys are and the size out there for these fellas. Phil Ford being introduced. He's the coach, of course, a North Carolina great, played for Dean Smith. He ran the four corners to perfection for Dean.
He was the man that revolutionized the game. Anya not able to play tonight.
Presenting as a coach tonight.
These guys get introduced again. See here, they've got the shorts on corresponding to their college. So they've got the top on for the Barnstorming Tour, but you see there Terrence Thompson in the gold and black of Wake Forest.
From NC State University, a transfer from North Carolina A&T, and appearing in 33 games this year for the Wolfpack. Led the team in free throw percentage
Just realized we're in the presence of another celebrity. Gary Ayers is your PA announcer.
Absolutely,
tonight.
and that's why we're letting his voice ring through. I know we don't have a direct feed, but you can hear that voice for a good ways there. As Sam Hunt introduced, Sam Hunt goes about 6'2", 190. Looks like a real athlete standing down there. Not as big as some of the other guys, but an athlete nonetheless. Now, I was not able to hear through the headset. Did they do a starting lineup for our Franklin All Stars, George?
I just introduced everybody.
Gotcha.
What it looked like.
This young man was an all-star just across the mountain at Smoky Mountain High School. Let's welcome back to Franklin tonight, Jackson Simmons.
Introduction
Simmons.
for Jackson, yeah. Now, I watched Jackson play a lot of games at Chapel Hill, too. Glad him and his father are a part of this, and really happy to have them. Of course, Jackson was on the staff there at Western Carolina University, where Larry Hunter had just stepped down. So I believe Jackson's out there in the job market trying to land a place to coach.
Oh, yes, Lee Scruggs. Georgetown, where he played about 20 years ago.
Traitor. They're calling him Traitor over there.
See, he's representing Franklin with his drawers tonight.
Yes, he is. Nobody, believe it or not, the ACC Barnstorming Tour didn't have any Georgetown Hoya shorts. So interesting story here. Kane Ma, as I was telling some of you guys at the break, was a JV player. Of course, the University of North Carolina famous for their JV program. Kane Ma was on that JV program, I believe, for 3 years, George, and was given the opportunity by Roy Williams to join the varsity squad this year. And he was a favorite in Chapel Hill when he would get in the game. Aaron Rollman now coming down. The thing about Aaron, he goes 6'6". Look at his arms. Look at his shoulders. Paul Garner, I'm sure, is impressed.
Kendall Marshall being announced.
My man, there's Kendall.
Also from UNC, won 12 Tar Heels to play in not just one, two national championship games. Playing over 120 games for the Tar Heels with 58 starts. One of the key players in North Carolina's 2017 national championship run.
He needs no introduction.
E.O. Pinson.
From UNC, one of two players in ACC history to earn
It'll get pretty loud right here, George.
MVP honors in one season and Final Four most outstanding player honors in another. One of the players in college basketball history to score 20 or more points in consecutive national championship games. The only Tar Heel in history to earn all Final Four honors in 2 seasons from Macon, Florida.
And there goes the crowd. A lot of folks here to see these Tar Heel favorites. I'll admit, we've got some NC State fans, a couple of Wake Forest Gold, but there is a lot of baby blue in here tonight, George.
There is. You can see it across the way from our vantage point. A lot of Carolina blue in the lower bowl of the Panther Den.
And got to mention again, a lot of Duke fans in here, guys that were thinking they were going to get a chance to see Grayson Allen. But that's the thing about the Barnstorming Tour. Like I said, you've got men. This is a celebration of men who have completed the journey, completed their 4 years at an ACC Tobacco Road school. And this is the celebration of that journey and of these kids. And, of course, as they get ready to go on into their next step in life.
Format's going to be an actual game. They're going to put 10 minutes up on the scoreboard. We're going to play 1 quarter and then have a 3-point contest. And then we'll have the 2nd quarter. And then the dunk contest will happen after the 3rd quarter. And
I have confirmed. I believe Adam Drake has pulled his name out of the hat for the dunk contest.
That's what the rumor is. That's what the rumor is. near the end of the game, there's going to be autograph session. As we mentioned earlier, they're going to lengthen that autograph session because of the fact that some guys are missing. Some of the Duke players are missing, so they're going to lengthen that. It looks like Tony Christie.
Oh, Tony would have enjoyed this matchup 20 years ago.
And we're underway.
Uh-oh.
It's Matthew Sheffield.
Oh, get it in there, Matthew.
Got his own rebound.
Yeah.
Got it to go.
Oh, I bet he never thought he'd be high-fiving Joel Berry.
Jeb Brewer.
Going to let it fly. The save. Those seats are awful close over there in the corner. Got to keep your head up and off the phone.
Underneath again to Matthew Sheffield. Going to try to score the first 2 points of the game, and he will.
Good for Matthew. He's hot. He is on fire. Raising the crowd. Let's get going, baby. Ty Mintz in the corner.
Gets
Shot
the
by
Macon
Ty
County
Mintz.
All Stars on the scoreboard.
Oh, they're feeding him. They're feeding him. He is hot. He is hot.
Ben.
I might go with the delay of game there if he continues to bounce it after the shot's made. We already got a timeout.
No, they're going to check in Jackson Simmons as Matthew Sheffield will take a seat.
Jeb Brewer inbound it to Tony Christie.
It looks like Tony's running the point.
Oh, Tony with the fake. Tony with the fake. Watch this now. Watch this now. Oh. He'll keep looking for that before the night's over with.
You've seen the Globetrotters. That's kind of how the night's going to go.
Oh, this will be fun. I'd say you can get away with a walking violation tonight.
Joel Berry.
Joel Berry with the deep one. He knows Roy's not here to get on him for that.
That's right.
Rebound by Pinson. Kicks it up to Jackson Simmons. Gets it up the floor there. Oh, another deep three.
Oh. Little fast break action. Jeb Brewer. Can't get it to go. Throughout the night, we're going to get interviews on the court with our sideline reporter. We've got Paul Garner, who just joined us, along with Summer McMahon, and I believe Paul has caught up with a special guest. Paul?
Hey guys, we are joined here with Matthew Sheffield. You just went in less than 2 minutes. You put up 6 points. How did that feel tonight?
It was an honor getting to play with Joel Berry and Theo and all the other players, and getting to go up against one of my good friends, Zach Dela Cruz, and Coach Tony and all the others. I'm really thrilled of being.
That's awesome. You can talk a little trash to Zach now, can't you?
Not really.
Not really. All right. Well, hey, get you a bucket of popcorn, get you a soda, and check in for the rest of this game, all right? Thanks, man. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Paul. Jeb Brewer to the hole. He can't get it to go, but there to follow. Big Mac, Jacob Davis. And then the ACC All Stars turn it over.
Jacob showing the hop. Jake goes about 6'5". Of course, Jacob graduated 2012 from Franklin High School, played college football down at Limestone.
Zach Dela Cruz got it. We've seen that a few times in the Panther Den very recently.
This is familiar. This is home turf for Dela Cruz. Now, he shot on these rims as much as anybody on this floor.
Gil Pinson going to bring it up for the ACC All Stars.
Oh, little gamesmanship.
Tony Christie over to Dela Cruz. We'll see if he can make another one.
Off there goes Jackson. Let's see if he pushes it up. Three in the corner, comes off. ACC. Jackson with the rebound. Sorry, George.
All Stars are trying to hit deep threes. Haven't been converting early on here.
No,
it's pretty close.
No. This thing's trying to get warmed up. Uh-oh, we got a little full court press.
Tony Christie going to get it up.
Not much of a trap. Great
Jacob
pass.
Davis. Oh, what a assist. Jacob Davis comments with a bucket. Hey, we're tied.
There goes Joel Barrett. Somebody stop that man.
Look out.
Oh, goodness. Oh, showing off we are. I'm about to get on to Tony about his defense. Somebody's got to pick up his man. They got Tony running the point. De La Cruz. He'll find Brewer. Down low to Big Mac.
Yeah. Nice pass. Jacob Davis gets the bucket to go. Hey, 12-11 ACC All Stars. Jackson Simmons can't get it to go. De La Cruz brings it up. Jeb for three. It's off the mark. And Jackson Simmons over to Barry. To Tar Heels. What a move.
Yeah, Coach Blue's going to get a timeout. Wants to talk to Tony Christie about his defense.
Adam Drake is checking in along with Andy Miller.
Bringing in the next squad.
Looks like Josh Brooks is in there too.
Josh Brooks. Let's see. We'll try to figure out who we got out here.
Jake Page is running the point, bringing it down court.
Jake Page from Raven County.
Jared Crawford in there. Josh up top. Swings it over to Crawford. He can't get the three to go.
That's the one thing I know about Jared. Now he's going to fire it. There goes Josh Brooks.
He can't get it to go. Oh, a turnover.
We might see some funky calls tonight, George.
All-Stars Macon County are hanging tough here early on in this first quarter.
Kane Ma in the game. Dumps it off for the bucket. Mitchell Wilbekin on the score.
The Macon County All-Stars will turn it over.
Big Aaron Rollman of North Carolina in the game. These guys sort of slipped in on us here. Wilbekin. Let's see, we also have, didn't see Lee Scruggs come in.
Yeah, Lee snuck in there. Kind of hard to say that Lee sneaks anywhere, but he's in. He's going to grab that rebound and get the bucket.
I've seen that before, guys. Somebody better get him.
Oh. Look out.
I might have to get on Jake Page. He just stopped a big dunk. That's what I'm here for.
Adam Drake. Oh, he got it to go.
Yeah, ACC crowd, that ACC bench loves that. They're having a good time. Adam scoring. There goes Big Lee. Rebounds comes off to Rollman. He's going to kick it back to Scruggs, who gives it to Kane Ma. That deep three, no good. Rollman with the rebound, loses it in traffic, and here comes Josh Brooks.
Jared Crawford thought about attempting a three and swings it over in the corner. Now Drake again. Can't get it to go. There to follow. Miller tips it up. Can't get it to go twice. And ACC, the All-Stars, can grab that board. Another turnover.
Andy Miller gets it to Jared Crawford. He's going to kick it up to Page. Back to Crawford. Cross-court pass to Brooks. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right back up the court they come. Kane Ma with the ball.
Coming up at the end of this quarter, we'll have the three-point contest. And there's the first slam.
He's up
Did
there.
we have a foul? We did. First foul of the night, too.
Foul on the play. All right.
Do have legitimate officials out there, too. One thing we didn't mention in the pregame, these are actual officials, college officials.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they've got a a VIP from the stands is going to attempt this free throw. Oh.
That's tough, coming in cold right off the bench. Let's see if he can knock this one down. Oh, all over it.
It's going to do it for the first quarter. We will have the three-point contest, I do believe, coming up here. That's what we were told here in just a few moments.
Now this is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be very fun for all involved, fans, the players.
Let's see here. It's Eric Hoots, assistant coach, University of North Carolina, there on the court with the basketball. He's with Cy Simmons there, getting another one. Looks like we are going to maybe shoot some threes here. See Joel Berry on the court.
Yeah, Berry along with Josh Brooks, De La Cruz. A couple of three-point shooters are out there. Berry couldn't get the first. Got that second one to go. He's getting in the groove now.
Oh, I've seen that before. He gets hot. That's his spot. Always has been, top of the key. He loves that straight-on look. Josh Brooks wearing his high school number, I noticed there. I remember him when he played in that number. Of course, he was in royal blue at the time, but he made that shot in this gym when he was in high school. It was just as the opposing rejected.
Zach De La Cruz now attempting. Let's head down to the court, and Summer McMahon has caught up with Tony Christie, I believe. Summer.
Thanks, guys. I have Tony Christie here. Can you tell us how the game is going so far?
Oh, it's going pretty good. I have no clue where our points are going because I think we're winning, but my wife's actually running the clock, and I think she's like, yes. I think she likes the ACC a little bit better than she likes us.
Don't tell me she's pulling for them and not you.
I think she might be pulling for them.
Oh no. Well, good luck.
Yeah,
that's rough. Have a good time. Thank you.
Cindy Christie, Tony's wife, is running the clock tonight. Of course, Tony played in an ACC school, not on Tobacco Road, but at Clemson. He's familiar with the ACC.
Played in the late 90s. Tony had a great career at Clemson, was known as a defender, but also a big threat on the perimeter, a very good three-point shooter. Now we're having a good time right here. Somebody.
All right, we're about set for the second quarter. It looks like the three-point shooting contest is over. We'll get the second quarter underway. Of course, the dunk contest is probably going to be the showstopper, and that's happening at the end of the third quarter.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. There'll be more dunks to go down in a minute or two than this gym's ever seen. So that'll be a whole lot of fun. And these are big guys, George. We're not talking about the little dunks where the rim barely gets broken. We're going to have some rim snapping good time here in just a little bit.
Looks like they want to bring a kid out of the stands to inbound the basketball to get this second quarter underway.
Oh, we do. We've got a new guard.
Yeah.
There we go. Rebound and assist by Joel Berry. Jake Brewer bring it up the court. Theo reaching in. Come on, Theo, move your feet. Hot pass goes off the hands of Tony Christie. Theo Pinson with the underhanded inbounds. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, look out. Jackson Simmons lays it in.
Trying to give Jackson the big oop. Jackson's like, come on, man, it's been a while.
Macon County All Stars starters are back in there. Tom Ince got the three to go. If you're listening and watching us on Facebook, we invite you to send us some questions. You can comment, and we'll get fed those questions, and maybe we can answer them, maybe we can't.
Jacob Davis gets it up the court again. Brewer.
Jeb with the nifty move.
Jumps into the belly of Jackson Simmons and then tries to backhanded flip.
Oh, turnover. That's how Jeb played in high school. Tom Mintz tried to slam it. It went in anyway.
He gets points. He should get points for that attempt. Yeah. Todd, not even, I mean, he is about 5'11", maybe 6 foot, maybe.
He's got some hops for sure. He's going to play football next year for Kennesaw State, Kennesaw, Georgia. Uh-oh.
Theo on the reverse miss. Jackson crashing the boards but unable to hang on to it. Here comes De La Cruz.
Tony Christie, deep three. Got it.
Oh, we got a little something going, him and Theo. Watch this. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Playing horse.
Oh.
Theo couldn't hit it.
Wait, Tony come back down the court. He's wanting to know why they have the ball back.
I don't think he wants to go back down the court. He's winded at this point in time.
Yeah.
Up and down the court's kind of hard. Another three from Mintz.
And that's the thing. If you're Ty Mintz or one of these younger guys, this is so cool for you to be able to go chest to chest with some of these big ACC All Stars.
Jackson Simmons with the bucket. Still a very close game, 29-24.
We're going to have to get a camera over there on the scoreboard there with Cindy Christie. Make sure she's not doing what her husband accused her of.
Jeb drives in. He gets the assist from Tony, and he can't get the three to go, but the tip in. Jacob Davis.
Oh, boy. Oh, Theo just about put Zach on a poster. Poor Zach.
Try it again. Oh, he couldn't even lay it in that time.
Oh, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I imagine we might see Mr. Pinson in that dunk contest.
The turnover for the ACC.
These guys, a lot of talent on the floor, but of course, as you can imagine, these guys have to get warmed up a little bit. They're out here going at a speed, making sure nobody gets hurt.
Oh, there's the dunk. And Ben, our director, we've got some cameras actually on the back of the backboard, and some of these dunks, especially during the dunk contest, are going to look awesome.
Oh, they're going to be great.
Our great shots, the great camera work from Backlot Cinema.
Big shout out to Ben Walker and the Backlot Cinema crew. I can't believe they finally put us on TV, George.
And it didn't break the camera.
Didn't break the camera yet. It's early. We're the kind of guys got a face made for radio.
Yeah, it's a little different looking at a camera. A very close game here.
De La Cruz from the volleyball line.
My goodness.
Oh, hustle by Christie.
Fadeaway three. Couldn't get it to go.
Joel Berry's going to pull up from deep. No good.
Assist from the official.
Oh, he just throws him to the court. We're going to go fisticuffs.
No foul. My goodness. Here we go.
Oh. Theo having all kinds of fun.
Check in new players. Lee Scruggs back in for the ACC team, along with Josh Brooks for the Macon County All Stars. Jared Crawford in there. Jake Page, Adam Drake back in the game. Andy Miller in there too.
They gotta get Adam set up for a big three right here. Look at it. Look at that little pick and roll action. Adam just didn't get the pick. He did the roll, no pick. I'm still disappointed Lee Scruggs is on the wrong team. Uh-oh, watch this. Here we go. Lee having a hard time getting it dialed in early. Josh Brooks with the rebound. He's going to bring it up. Kick it here. Watch. Uh-oh. Andy Miller on the break. Catches on the basket. Really had nowhere to go there. ACC comes back up the court. Oh, a big one. Big shot by Leonard Freeman.
The one thing I've noticed, and you may be able to see on our broadcast, is just the ease that these guys play with.
Yeah.
It is unbelievable.
Yeah, make no mistake. This is about on the effort scale. This is about a 40%.
Yeah.
You know, these guys don't want to get hurt, but they're having a good time. And
no, Jake Page for 3, the Macon County All Stars.
And if you watch out now, they get hot. You never know. Kane Ma answers.
Wow. Nice passing. Didn't get the 3 to go. Here at Crawford.
Freeman on the break. Got tied up in the lane. There's Kane Ma again. Fade away, no good.
Only 1 foul called in this game so far. No look pass is out of bounds for the ACC All Stars.
Terrence Thompson, Aaron Rollman, Kane Ma.
Alley-oop, couldn't convert.
Trying to connect Jake Page and Andy Miller. Lee Scruggs calling for it on Andy Miller.
What the spin move.
Oh.
Look out. Oh, a little too tough. Coming down to the end of the second quarter here.
Still trying to get a winner on that three-point contest, George.
Yeah.
I don't think we had any announcement there.
I did not catch that three-point contest winner. We'll see if we can maybe grab one at the break. Got the halftime coming up here in just a few moments. We've got Paul Garner on the floor along with Summer McMahon. I'm sure we'll get a winner on the dunk contest whenever it takes place. That's going to bring the house down here. Oh, Andy Miller.
Andy Miller with the dunk. Bring it home, big fella. Terrence Thompson spinning in the lane.
No, we've got a foul call. We'll probably bring a kid from the VIP section to.
Oh, he needs some help.
Yeah, needs some help.
Yeah, look here online. Let's see what he shoot from the free throw line.
All right, Paul Garner on the court has caught up with another special guest. Paul.
Hey, thanks, guys. I am joined by Theo Pinson. Theo, thank you so much for being here tonight. You have played some incredible games in your career. Talk about having just a fun night here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, just light at the end of the tunnel, I guess. I mean, my career is over at Carolina, but, you know, we got great fans all over North Carolina, so it's good to come back and give back to the people that are not able to come to Chapel Hill all the time.
Now, we understand there's a dunk contest coming up after the third quarter. Any big tricks up your sleeve?
Oh, nah, I won't be participating.
Not participating in that. All right. Thank you so much again for being here. Back to you guys.
5 seconds left in the second quarter. That's a flush, to say the least.
Oh, not many games in this gym end with back-to-back dunks, George, so a special night.
And that's the end of the second quarter. Still a pretty close ball game, though. The ACC extended that lead late in that second quarter with some dunks and some turnovers on the Macon County All Stars. There'll be a 5-minute halftime, and our producer Ben, I believe we'll go ahead and take a break that we failed to do in the pregame show because we're having so much fun. And we'll be back here in just a few moments. Hang with us on Facebook Live and YouTube. It's the Backlot Cinemas presentation of the ACC Barnstorming Tour here at the Panther Den in Franklin tonight.
Hey, I'm Paul, joined with Summer here. Summer, this is a blast so far. The fans are having a good time. The players, it's a goofy game. What are some of your favorite things you've seen?
Some of my favorites have been how they grab kids from the audience and have them come onto the court, shoot their foul shots for them, inbound the ball for them. So that's been really cool. And also Jackson Simmons, we grew up together. One thing you may not know about Jackson is he was also a Little League baseball star. So it's been really cool to see that.
That's awesome. I know I'm seeing some guys that I graduated with get to throw down tonight, a chance to shine, but this ACC team is not giving them much room to get too far ahead. It's a good game. We're having a lot of fun. Keep tuning in. For Summer, I'm Paul. We'll catch you guys soon.
Okay.
find out who's the winner of the 50-50 drawing. Our arm is not long enough. All right, what's the first prize we're giving away here? We're talking cash money here, people. All right, here's the winning ticket for the 50-50 cash. Check your ticket for number 5988853. Again, that's 598.
And welcome back to the Panther Den as we get set for the second half of action of the ACC Barnstorming Tour as it invades the Panther Den. I'm George Young along with Byron McClure, getting you set for the second half of action. They're giving away some of the raffles, and all the money's raised tonight with the ticket sales. The concessions goes to the high school, but the ticket sales and some other fundraising activities associated with the ACC Barnstorming Tour goes to the Ronald McDonald House, and so that's what this event goes to charity-wise, along with giving fans in this area an opportunity to get up close and personal with some of the ACC basketball stars.
And that, again, is what it's all about. We've got representatives here from 3 of the 4 Tobacco Road teams tonight, George. You've got guys from NC State. You've got some guys from Wake Forest, some guys from North Carolina. And it's a celebration of these guys, these seniors. They have made it all the way through. And some of them, their basketball career is over. Some of them they don't know. Some of them they are pretty sure they're going to play at the next level. But it's a celebration of ACC basketball. Noticeably absent tonight, of course, and something that we touched on earlier is the man from Duke, Grayson Allen. Probably got a lot of people wondering why he's not here tonight, George.
Yeah, and I know that was a rumor on Facebook and some of the social media outlets beginning about Wednesday night because he didn't show up for the Hunter Huss Barnstorming Tour event there in Gastonia. He is signed with an agent, and he is actually out in California working out and getting ready for the NBA.
And make no mistake, the guys over this event let us know that up until the other night when he had to discontinue his play with them, he was really great on the road with the crowd, signed more autographs than anybody, engaging. We talk about him being a polarizing figure, and Grayson certainly is. He brings out that black and white mentality of either you like him or you don't. But like I said earlier, you got to remember something. He's a 22-year-old young man trying to make his way in life. We wish him the best. We would have loved to have seen him in the Panther Den tonight. But again, we've got some other great stars from the ACC.
Looks like Paul Garner, our man on the sideline, has caught up with Zach Dela Cruz. Paul?
Hey, thanks, George. I am joined by Zach Dela Cruz. Zach, you played as a Franklin Panther in this gym this basketball season. What's it like playing with these guys tonight?
Oh, it's an awesome experience. It's really fun just to get out here and just try to get some buckets and play against some great competition.
Do you have anything up your sleeve, something you want to leave here and know that you did tonight?
You know, I don't know. I don't know what I can do against these guys. I mean, they're just great. They're just great basketball players.
Awesome. Thanks so much for talking to us. Thanks, guys. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Paul. As we have, I believe, completed all of the prizes, the raffles that they're going to give out here, at least at the half. Give some more out, I'm sure, as we get towards the end. And, of course, the autograph session. Talking about Grayson Allen and some of the Duke players. I know a lot of Duke fans had bought VIP tickets, had bought some tickets to be in the stands tonight. Wanted to see some of their stars. And because there's no Duke players here tonight, they're going to extend the autograph session a little bit longer than it normally is. And so the folks that are here going to have an opportunity to get maybe some more autographs.
I'm just laughing there. B.J. Anya, who looks like he's on a camping retreat over there on the sideline. They inbound the ball and pass it to him, let him try to make a three. No dice.
Josh Brooks, he's in the game, and he turns it over. ACC will get the first bucket here in the third quarter.
Sam Hunt with the basket there.
Adam Drake with the bucket just inside the arc. Little Barry in the corner. Oh, man, what a move.
Come on, Adam, D up on that. Oh, I love it. Adam never saw Joel.
So quick. Another three. And slapping the floor at the Panther Den. Crawford for three. He couldn't get it to go.
Jared Crawford catches it in the lane, goes out to shoot a three. Andy Miller no good from the corner. Theo.
Oh, half-court shot. It almost went in.
With the three-quarter court heave. Theo Joel left-handed on the wrong, with the wrong hand there.
An air ball. Another three. They're putting on a show here in this third quarter beyond the arc.
Mitchell Wilbekin with the three there. Press breaker.
Oh.
Adam Drake. Uh-oh.
Look out. There's the shot from behind the glass for that dunk.
There's two big guys right there. Andy Miller, Jackson Simmons. Oh, Jackson went behind the back.
Wide open.
Sam Hunt says, I feel you. Drains it from the wing. Jared Crawford hits it up to Jake
Josh
Page.
Brooks. Stick back won't go. Another offensive board, Adam Drake. Deep three. Josh Brooks with a rebound. Andy Miller with it.
Andy Miller one-on-one with Joel Berry. He thought better of it. Kicks it out to Page.
Crawford can't get the three ball to go. Offensive board. Andy Miller with the bucket.
Sam Hunt on the wing. Throws the oop. Oh! That's what the people came to see.
Alley-oop.
Theo.
Oh, the first traveling violation.
What is that?
Oh,
man. No. You can't do that.
Now Phil Ford is consoling Doug Clement.
No, Joel didn't walk at all.
No.
It's called the Euro.
Pass too tough down court. Oh, this is going to be good. I was going to take off.
Joel Berry ends up with it, shoots a deep three, tries to bank it.
Bank's not open this late.
Jackson's going to pop one.
He tries to bank it in and it won't go.
Brooks up to Page in the corner. Feeds Andy Miller, running the lane.
Oh.
Big Andy. Uh-oh,
here we go.
We going to the four corners? Uh-oh.
Barry on Drake.
Oh!
Oh! That brings the crowd to their feet. Get another starting five into the game here. Next dead ball for the Macon County All Stars. Deep three. And we're going to get a whole crop of new players into the game for both teams.
I think we've got, I hope Paul Garner finds Adam. We need to talk to Adam. What is going on down there?
Adam is still talking trash, it looks like, on the ACC bench as the ACC All Stars turn it over. Jacob Davis can't get up there, but he gets the follow.
Jacob been sitting too long. Lee Scruggs with it over in the corner. Nice drop pass. Terrence Thompson misses the dunk.
De La Cruz.
There's De La Cruz. That was De La Cruz's spot where he hit the big game winner against Pisgah.
There's a flush. Jeb Brewer, coast to coast, gets the bucket to go. Let's head down to the court and check in with Paul Garner.
Hi, I'm here with Adam Drake, fresh off of the court. Adam, first of all, I've got to tell you, I did not know you played basketball, but you've scored quite a few points tonight on these college stars. How does it feel to be out there showing them how it's done?
It's a lot of fun. I don't get to play a whole lot, so other than feeling like my lungs are about to explode, it's a lot of fun.
Hey, that's all right. You're still showing them what's up. Can you tell us, on a serious note, how cool this is to have this here for the community?
I think it's great. There's 1,300 people here, so I think it's a really good thing.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
I don't think he caught his breath.
No, he's over there. They're trying to heat check. Tony Christie trying to take him off the dribble.
Jeb with a spin move, can't get it to go.
Terrence Thompson came on now with the ball in the front court. He's out in the wing. He's got Jeb Brewer. Throws
Step
it
back
out
three.
to Thompson, no good.
Jeb saves it out of bounds.
Now this is the first. Jacob Davis bringing it up the court.
Mintz got the three ball to go. Coming up at the end of the third quarter here, we'll have the dunk contest, which is sure going to bring the house down.
Not a whole lot of rebounding there by the ACC team right now. Oh, Terrence Thompson out on the court. Oh, Leonard Freeman on the court. Here we go. Oh, a little too much of a lead there.
Jeb can't get the three ball to go. Now Tony's not even going after rebounds. Look out.
The big slam there by Leonard Freeman.
What a pass. Jacob Davis can't get it to go. Lee Scruggs there to block it. Rims out.
Lee trying to give Jacob another chance. Terrence Thompson up top, going to give it to Aaron Rollman. He'll skip it over to Scruggs in the corner.
Fade away.
Lee, yes, sir. Squared it up. He's made that shot a time or two in this gym, George Young.
Zach De La Cruz brings it up. He can't get it to go. Scruggs with the board. 50 seconds left. Third quarter. Oh, the windmill. He couldn't get it to go. We'll try it again. Now he's going to try the three ball and can't get it to go. 39 seconds left as Brewer brings it up. Brewer's pass knocked away, saves it. Big Mac, he'll get it to go.
Big Jacob Davis played tackle in college.
Limestone, Gaffney, South Carolina.
Four-time Mintz, he went up really high. The referee getting in on the action.
10 seconds left before the dunk contest. De La Cruz. 5 seconds left. We'll see what they do. 2 seconds. Deep three. And this should be fun. Dunk contest.
23-point deficit the Panthers find themselves in.
It was close for a while.
Yeah.
Of course, Tony Christie in the first half, if you just joined us, he told our very own Paul Garner that he thought that his wife was messing with the scoreboard over there. I don't know. His wife is running the scoreboard. He didn't know where all the points were. They were scoring points. He just wasn't seeing them up on the scoreboard.
She probably needs to bump theirs up by about 20.
Yeah, spot them 10 or 15.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The shooting's been sort of cold, so looks like we're getting ready. Are we starting the fourth quarter? We got a dunk contest. What are we doing
I think it's
here?
the dunk here, the dunk contest, and it appears that the Macon County All Stars will send Andy Miller and Tom Mintz out here.
Tom Mintz, wow, 5'11".
Mintz with a dunk. Oh, let's head down and check in with Paul Garner, who is caught up with Joel Berry. Paul.
Hey, thanks, guys. I am joined by Joel Berry. Joel, thank you so much for being here tonight. What's it like playing in this environment?
Yeah, it's just pretty cool just coming here and seeing how, you know, the fans get to see us when we're always, you know, serious and stuff, but they get a chance to just see us laid back and just having fun, and that's what it's about. You know, sometimes, you know, a lot of people aren't fortunate enough to get to our games, so it's good to be able to come to them so they can get a chance to see us play.
So the court is the same size as the court you play on when you're playing in your college games. What's the energy like in this room compared to the energy there?
Yeah, like I said, they don't get a chance to see us on a day-to-day basis. You know, they watch us on TV and stuff, but, you know, they live far away, so they don't necessarily get a chance to come. So it's just fun just being here. I like their environment. You know, we play in such a big space. You know, to come here in such a tight space and interact with the fans, you know, it's a great thing.
Cool. Thank you so much for being here. Back to you guys.
Tom Mintz had a great dunk here in this dunk contest as Andy Miller couldn't convert. And we'll get another chance. And he'll
when
flush
all
it
else
home.
fails, you got to abandon
you
all
go.
the trickery and just get one down. Tom Mintz brought the house down with what he did.
It looks like the ACC All Stars now will attempt some dunks, and we've got some props and a little girl.
Oh, what is she doing?
Oh, wow.
That's Bristol. Is that Bristol? Oh, my goodness. What are we doing? It's a long way.
Yeah.
Awesome. Slam dunk. Bristol Brooks. Great job. Terrence Thompson there with the assist.
Now the voting for who won the dunk contest, Tom Mintz or Bristol Brooks?
I think Bristol Brooks won. They have awarded it to Bristol Brooks. Great job these guys do with this, interacting with the fans. And comments there by Joel Berry were good. That was a great question by Paul Garner. Just, you know, put it in perspective. You know, he's playing on a court that's similar to what he plays on at Chapel Hill.
Same size.
Same size.
Yeah.
Now, the room he's in is a little bit more intimate.
A little bit.
And just a little. He's playing in a place that seats about 1,200 to 1,400. He plays in a place nightly that has 22,800 people in it. So he brings up a great point, George. It's what a great opportunity for these guys to get out here and really connect with their fans, because what they do know is that this is a state that loves its basketball. No doubt. North Carolina basketball, whether you Duke, NC State, Carolina, Wake Forest, a lot of basketball fans in this state. And this years ago, I think close to 50 years or more, we've been doing this barnstorming stuff, and it's a great idea, because to get out in the state in these little rural areas and have the opportunity for the common person that doesn't maybe go to a bunch of games or maybe any games to have a chance to come out and connect with these players is, it's such a treat.
We're about to start the fourth quarter. And again, we've got a youngster. That's going to put the ball in play.
Inbound, Turner Raby with the inbounds play. Kane Ma has it up top. Ooh, he's got Adam Drake on him. Adam sticking him so far. He's kicking it over to the wing. Sam Hunt gives it back to Kane Ma. Oh, Kane. Don't let the pressure get you, buddy.
Ma lays it up. Josh Brooks up top. Adam Drake again with a shot, can't convert. Deep three.
Sam Hunt off the rim. Jake Page tries to hustle it down. And it'll be Franklin All Stars ball. Here comes Josh Brooks. The press breaker. Adam Drake gets it to Andy Miller. Back over to Jake Page. The three short. George, the Franklin team has certainly lost their ability to hit that outside shot.
Yeah, well, sure legs at this point in time.
I'm sure it is, absolutely.
A lot of these guys are over 40.
Sam Hunt now got Jake Page on skates. Let's see what he does. Gives it up. There's Jackson Simmons with the layup. Josh Brooks looking to push up the court. There's nobody to push it to.
Oh, nice assist, Andy Miller.
Kane Ma pulls up from the wing. It's no good. Jared Crawford with the rebound. Josh Brooks came to play.
He did.
Drop it off to Jared Crawford. That shot no
nice
good.
Tip in.
Nice follow by Andy Miller.
And his brother, Jay Brooks, was supposed to play in this game.
Jay somehow or another got out of this.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
how.
haven't figured that one out yet. I'm sure there's an excuse somewhere.
Oh, he didn't want to hurt for 3 or 4 days.
Maybe he had some plans tomorrow and he had to walk.
Oh, Jared Crawford pushes up the court. Josh Brooks. Oh, had a streak in Andy Miller on the backside. Unable to convert. Jared Crawford intercepts the pass. He's going to pull up from about Burningtown. That's no good. Guys just volleying it around right now.
Another deep three. That one won't go. The ACC team's not hitting from beyond the arc like they were early on in this one. But they've scored 90 points.
So they've done something right. There's Josh Brooks. He'll give it up. Here goes Andy Miller once again, looking for some help. Kicks it back over in the corner.
Josh Brooks can't get it to go. Again, Andy Miller, I tell you, he is cleaning it up underneath.
Andy is our high scorer. I think at the very end, Lee Scruggs needs to go get a Franklin jersey, put it on.
I agree.
Aaron Rollman with the miss. Tip out by Jackson Simmons.
There's the flush.
Oh, Terrence Thompson. He's had some big dunks tonight. Got to give it to my man Josh. Oh.
Trying to get the alley-oop to Andy Miller. Got his own rebound, though, after the missed shot. Josh Brooks can't convert from beyond the arc.
I got to hand it to Josh. Josh, pretty good shape.
Yeah, he is.
Josh, if Josh not already, he's knocking on 44. And I tell you, he's going back up and down the court. There's Jackson Simmons with the flush. The scoreboard you see down below, George, I believe that's wrong. We are in the fourth quarter at this point.
Yeah, our scoreboard actually that you're seeing on screen is connected to the scoreboard here at the Panther Den, and it says third quarter up on the Panther Den scoreboard. They just didn't change it. We are in the fourth quarter. Right. We've got 5.5 minutes left, a little under that.
Panthers have gone cold on us. Down 30.
Oh, they put some new guys in.
A lot of substitutions here. Theo and Tony Christie.
Said he carried the ball. Uh-oh. Just teed him up. Oh, he's ejected.
Theo's gone. I'm not sure that Tony Christie didn't bait him into that one.
I think he had something to do with it.
And this puts the crowd in a bad position. We got a lot of Franklin people in here, but they are Tar Heel fans. Wanting to know
technical free throw shots now. Tony Christie.
They want to know why Theo got kicked out. I know there are people out there in this World Wide Web wondering why I'm not playing tonight. I'm getting whispers in my ear wanting to know why I'm not playing tonight. That's because somebody's got to bring you the action on the web stream.
Uh-oh,
Theo's back. Theo's back.
He just teed up the official.
Just threw the official out of here. Oh, Theo has emerged.
Even Phil Ford thinks that's funny. I can see him smiling from all over.
Oh, the follow by Jacob on the Tony Christie miss. Tony's coming back up the court like he's going to hurt tomorrow.
A lot of smack talking going on. I tell you, Tony's enjoying himself. And his brother, we've got Theo, the official here. Looks like he's got issue with Tony.
Going back and forth. Who knows whose ball it is at this point?
Tony Christie's brother, Shea Christie's actually in the building. He played for Clemson as well. He's playing the tunes, the DJs here. Jeb Brewer for the bucket.
Joel Berry got in the front court. What's he looking for? He looks confused.
Theo Pinson, the official, is calling timeout here.
The referee has reemerged in an ACC uniform. There he goes on the shot. No good. I'm confused. I'm trying to keep up here. Tony Christie with the assist to Jeb Brewer.
Jeb's having a great game, along with Andy Miller, the Macon County All Stars.
The official, we'll just call him Zebra. And the finish. Oh, they're having fun. Joel Berry. Called a foul. Jeb was 5 feet from him.
Theo Pinson. Theo's going to bring a kid out of the stands to attempt these free throws.
Almost.
He'll get one more. Got his Carolina jersey on.
What a great treat. I know we've said it tonight, but for that little guy who sat on Saturdays watching Theo Pinson play for 4 years, here he is pulling him out of a crowd to shoot free throws.
Well, Phil Ford is going to hand out some hardware. He is going to name Andy Miller the player of the game.
Nice. How about that? Way to go, Andy Miller. They're going to let him cut down the net?
It appears.
It's like Pett out on the court.
Pett
going to get a shot here.
Pett puts this event on along with his dad, the Sumner group. I guess they're not going to actually cut the. I don't know what the.
I know it's called advertisement.
That's right.
Werner Ladder.
Werner Ladders.
That's a Werner Ladder.
That's the prom sponsor of the ACC Barnstorming Tour. They're going to invite the young folks onto the court now. As the time ticks down here.
Great move by Mr. Sumner, letting the 12 and unders be the first to get to the autograph line, and that's a big deal, of course.
They're going to bring out some chairs and some tables for the young folks. And as the kids are going to rush the floor here, they're going to try to catch up with Coach Flemons along with Coach Ford, Phil Ford, our post-game interview here.
What a mad rush.
Let's head down to the court, check in with Paul Garner.
Thanks, guys. I am joined by Coach Doug Clemens. We caught up with you before the game. You were talking about the event, all the prep work that came into it. Now, here we are after the game. What are your feelings? How did it go? How much fun did you have?
I had a blast. I don't think it could have went any better. Very well organized by the Sumner group. I appreciate the ACC players, great attitudes. You know, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, they got to show enough. You know, you can see it on TV what great players they are, but it seems to me that they're really great people too.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
I appreciate it, Paul. He's going to try to catch up with some more dignitaries and maybe even Phil Ford here. And we'll get his post-game analysis. And as the kids continue to race onto the floor, we'll head back down to Paul Garner, who's caught up with Phil Ford. Paul.
And we're back, guys. Now we are joined by Coach Phil Ford. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Talk about the game, how much fun your players had, and how fun it was to be in Franklin.
Well, Paul, this is something that's been going on for well over 50 years, but the guy that's doing it now, that runs it now, Mike Sumner, had the great idea to combine all four schools, North Carolina State, Duke, Wake Forest, and Carolina. And this is our 5th game, and it's just another great evening. It's not really a basketball game, but it's a fun family evening that happens at a basketball game. So as you can see now, the fans get up and close to the fans just like NASCAR. You know, it's a fun evening.
Thank you so much. Do they ever convince you to lace up the sneakers and get out there and join them?
It's a young man's game.
Thank you so much for being here. And back to you guys.
I appreciate it, Paul. Now, legendary Phil Ford was the coach for the ACC team tonight, and he had a blast.
He had fun, and you saw him there at the end. He had a really good time when Theo stole the referee jersey, come back out of the locker room. Coach Ford thought that was funny. Had a good time. I've told you before, if you're around Theo is a blast. He really is. He is a blast, and you could see a little bit of that tonight.
I don't know how much coaching actually went on tonight. Phil Ford had an easy job.
Had a pretty easy job. Got some good players down there.
Absolutely. And I believe Paul Garner has caught up with the MVP tonight, Paul.
That is right. I am joined by Andy Miller. Andy, you said you graduated 2005 from Franklin, where you had an outstanding career. What's it like being back in the Panther Den, throwing down with these big guys tonight?
It was just a ton of fun. I mean, I had a great experience tonight. It was the crowd was great. The players were great. It was phenomenal.
Now, I did not mean to skip out on your college career. Talk to us about that and how it translated tonight.
Not much. I mean, it's been a long time. I graduated from Mars Hill University in '09, so it's still been a good long while. So I had a great time tonight.
You still had enough in you to make MVP tonight, so congrats on that. Thanks for being here, and we'll catch up with you soon.
Right,
thanks, guys.
Thanks, Paul, with the MVP awarded by Phil Ford himself tonight.
That's an honor, right? I mean, Andy Miller had a great college career at Mars Hill. Great time as a very accomplished high school player here at Franklin High School. But not many people get to stand midcourt and get a MVP honor from Mr. Phil Ford.
No, you don't, and most of them don't get to play with the likes of Theo Pinson
right
here on the Panther Den floor tonight like he did. what, 13 years after he graduated.
13 years, and you could see Andy get a little tired as the night went on. But you have to admit, he was the one kid in terms of his height and athleticism that actually played with those guys a little bit. He did a great job.
Now the floor is covered with everybody who was in the stands as all the kids are getting interviews, and somewhere down there is Paul and Summer. Guys?
Hey, I think we have lost Summer, but I'm still here. We just want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in tonight, sharing this event with your friends through Facebook. We are so excited that you joined us. It was an incredible evening here in Franklin, North Carolina at the Panther Den. Thank you, George. Thank you, Byron. You guys crushed it tonight. We had a lot of fun, and we can't wait to do something like this again in the very near future. Thank you guys so much, and we'll catch you next time.
I appreciate it, Paul.